Hello, thanks for joining me. Day 3 of fitting a 4K camera inside the hull of my Baitboat stroke camera boat. It doesn't sound much, but big progress overnight. The glue's set, attaching the X dive case lens to the hole aboard in the stern of the Baitboat hull. I supplemented this super glue attachment with some araldite. Araldite flows and gets where other glues don't seem to want to go. So I've now got the lens and part of the dive case attached to the hull, positioned over the hole. The hole is for the camera and gimbal to see through during the course of a filming session on a lake. The next step was to attach some high density foam to the hull and position the drone on this high density foam to give it slight positioning, and then with a couple, 3 actually, or was it 5 tie wraps, including reusables, because I want to be able to undo and take the drone out whenever I want to change the battery. I want to position it relatively easy and then tighten up the tie wrap and attach the top of the hull, and off I go. Talking about the top of the hull, I need to cut the hull so that I'm not taking all the tiny screws out each time I want to replace the battery on the drone or switch the drone on and off. There's a couple of issues involved in the top part of the hull, but that's for another day. Back to mounting, positioning and testing what the drone camera sees. Bear in mind that I know where the water level is because of the scum marks from the last time I used the Baitboat on the lake. The scum marks give a good indication of how the camera will be either just at water level or just below. So that should give me some good shots. I'm aiming to film surface feeding carp, and this is my objective. So I've taken footage directly from the drone of what the camera sees, and some of the footage is video and some of it is stills, and the video is intended to show what the view will be when I move the gimbal. It's a one-axis gimbal, so all I'll be doing is just tilting it up and down. Any other manoeuvre will involve movement of the baitboat itself. Because the camera is mounted between the two rear-facing motors and props, I expect there to be lots of prop wash, but I also expect that as soon as I take my hand off the baitboat control, this prop wash will subside and stop, and the clarity of the photos and video will be there for us to see and enjoy. So the prop wash, not an issue, although it could be interesting for a couple of seconds and then boring for the next 20 minutes. So I took footage from the drone as the gimbal moved up and down, and I took footage using an external camera, my iPhone, to take photos overall to give you, the viewer, an idea of how I'm achieving what I'm achieving. So that's it for today. Apart from seeing the videos and stills, next time I go in the garage it'll be to mod the top part of the hull. So I hope you'll join me. See you soon.